Hi, can you tell me why'd you like the Belmont Film House?
I've been coming here for years, and because I go to subtitled showings, and I find that a lot of the other cinemas in Aberdeen don't provide that many compared to the Belmont. And the seats are so comfy, and I just love the atmosphere here.
So you generally pick this rather than Cineworld or View because of personal preference mainly, and
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's just the staff have always been so friendly, and I actually do the RGU Film Festival here. So yeah, it's kind of my second home, to be honest.
I mean, why do you think that people pick the Belmont Film House rather than Cineworld or View, for instance?
I think that people get a sense of community with the Belmont because it's the only independent cinema in the city, unlike other cities that have maybe a couple, like Edinburgh. Nowadays, I think, especially with students and the older clientele, they like to support that side of things. Cineworld often is seen as a kind of, big evil corporation that do blockbusters. And honestly, quite a lot of the things we show you can only see here. We get a lot of art house foreign films that you just can't see anywhere else.
I mean, I've seen it myself specifically that, for example, even here, when there was the Blade Runner, you could still watch the Blade Runner as much as that still is a very big piece of itself. You guys showed it just in a different way.
hmm Yeah, did you see it down here?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, that's a new thing, relatively speaking, the Kino Bar. But yeah, people seem to really have taken to it. Yeah.
I mean, we even noticed because we've been here now 3 times. I can already recognize some familiar faces that really do enjoy it, and by the looks of it really is a nice place where you can actually hang out with friends and family and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was a couple of months deciding what to do once the bar shut trading with the kitchen. And we talked about it with management and stuff, and it seemed to make sense. And people, you're right, there's like a kind of core, loyal bunch that come back and back. And I think because you can suggest films, and quite often they do get picked up, people like that, their voice is being heard. And it's definitely a word of mouth thing, social media, and yeah, people have reacted well.
I mean, it definitely really looks like it's a place where you can actually go and sit down, have a nice conversation before and after, and it just feels like more like home, but just with a big screen and more place for friends.
Yep, definitely. And the bar is open, and it's kind of there's bean bags and stuff. That's the idea. Laid back. Yeah.
Can you tell me why do you like the Belmont Film House?
Come here because the film selection is part of it. We like some of the older films that we enjoy, but mostly it's the setting, just the chilled out, relaxed environment that we get when we come here.
The nice environment just with friends and family.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we come here. I think maybe about once a week now. Just a regular thing, just something to do.
Great, cheers. So, do you prefer this more than, let's say, Cineworld and View, the big chains, so the independent cinema has still an option on the market and with people?
Oh, for sure. I mean, if it's a big blockbuster film, then yeah, the larger cinemas would be the one to go, I suppose. But for an actual kind of fun time and experience, then we would be coming to the Kino Bar specifically, just to relax and have a good time. Just the fact that you can have a chat and have a drink as well during the whole thing really makes a difference for us.
Hi, can you tell me why do you like the Belmont Film House?
I just like it because it's smaller, it's cozier, and just a bit more intimate than the big ones like View or Cineworld. So yeah,
Do you like the Kino night specifically?
I don't know what a Kino night is.
Well, there is a bar downstairs where you can actually sit with your family and friends, so it's even cozier than the standard halls.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that.
Well, that could be your next step for it.
That could be my next trip. Actually, I might pop downstairs and have a look.
Definitely.